Hi, my name is Sharon. I am going to do a quick tutorial in how to actually apply foundation. The first thing that you need to do first of all is you need to find the correct shade that you should be wearing to your skin tone. So what I'm going to do is going to show you how to actually do that. But first things first though, your skin changes throughout the year, so it might be that during the winter months you might have a lighter skin foundation, and then during the summer months when the sun is out and you get your tan, you get your natural tan, you might have a darker foundation. So it all depends really on the time of the year and you know, your skin type as well. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Now I wouldn't advise you to actually test it out on your actual face because your face gets natural sunlight all year round anyway, so it doesn't actually show your natural skin tone. The best place to actually test your foundation is on your neck, because this is the area that doesn't actually see the sun much. So what you would do is just get a bit of a brush. I've got the first shade here in the photo ready foundation. Just do a line on the neck. Get the second shade, which is porcelain. And again, just do another line. And the third one, I'm going to use the Matte FX foundation, which is a different shade altogether, which is the natural shade we're going for. So I'm going to fight for look to see which one suits me best. And the way you would do this is you would have a look to see which shade of colour is closely matched to your skin. It's the one where you can't see any colour at all. It doesn't look too dark and it doesn't look too light either. It's the one that looks the most natural. And the way to do this is to do it by looking at the camera, but also recommendation is to actually go outside and have a look at it in natural light as well, just in case the light in your house isn't giving you enough light. The last thing you want to do is choose the wrong one and go outside after applying it and then find it's the wrong shade. So I'm just going to go and check outside now, and I'll see you for the next step of my foundation makeover. Welcome back. I have finished my testing now and I have decided to go for the Matte FX foundation in natural shade. The other one was either too light or it was too dark, but this one is just perfect. Okay, so before I apply this, I am going to just talk about preparing your skin firsthand. And the way you would do that is you would do your cleanse and tone as normal and apply your favourite moisturiser, should I say. And you should always make sure you apply your moisturiser 5 or 10 minutes before you apply your foundation. And the reason why you do that is simply because if you apply your foundation too soon, your moisturiser will not be absorbed into your skin and your foundation will just wash off your face. So you need 5 or 10 minutes for your moisturiser to just absorb into your skin first of all before applying it. And once you've done that, you would then move on to your primer foundation. I'm going to be using the Prime FX foundation primer. So I've already done the cleanse, tone and moisturize already before this video, but I haven't yet put this primer on, so I'm going to do this for you now. Just apply a little blob to your fingertip. Really don't need much of this at all. A little bit goes a long way in applying this, so you just smooth it all over your face. And the reason why you apply primer before the foundation is because it just gives that barrier between your foundation and your skin, and it also allows the foundation to last a lot longer, which is what you want. You want to put your foundation on in the morning and you don't really want to be reapplying it throughout the day. You want it to just last all day, and the primer just does that perfectly. So once you've done that, it is then applying your foundation. So I have 2 tools here and I'm going to show you either side on my face these 2 tools. Now, some people would use fingertips but personally I wouldn't recommend the fingertips because I believe it applies no coverage at all, and it's just too messy and it's just not nice at all. But these two, the blending sponge and the foundation brush, work perfectly. The blending sponge provides more blending, allows you to blend your foundation much better, and the foundation brush provides more coverage. So I'm just going to show you how to do these two. I will start with the sponge first. So you just get your foundation, apply a little bit to the back of your hand, you use it as a palette. You don't have to, but I find it works really well. So dab the sponge in and then just dab it all over your skin like that. I even apply it to my lids as well. And the reason why I apply it to my eyelids is because your skin is obviously not going to change if you don't apply it to your eyelids. So if you're going to be applying colour foundation to the rest of your skin, you want to be doing it to your eyelids too, so you can keep that consistency. Okay, so can you see that? Now you might have noticed I've not actually applied concealer before applying my foundation. That is because you don't apply concealer before your foundation, you apply it after, because if you apply it before, you're actually just taking the concealer away. Whereas if you apply it afterwards, you can cover up, give better coverage on those areas that you need to concentrate more on, blemishes or spots. Okay, so I'm just going to show you, put a little bit more foundation back of my hands, and I'm just going to show you with the foundation brush. Okay, so again, just dab that on, and you want to apply in a downward stroke. Okay. And you may need to concentrate on, if you're like me, you get the redness areas on the cheek and around the nose. You might want to concentrate on those areas. So again, just apply it everywhere. Again, on the eyelids, but be very careful because it is a brush that you're using, so you don't want to irritate those eyes. And then you want to just pat it on, you know, to blend it in a little bit more. You could just pat like that. Okay, you see? And can you see how my foundation, the colour of it is just the same as my natural colour on my neck? It's not too dark and it's not too light either, it's just perfect. That is what you actually want. My personal preference is the actual blender. I just find it so much easier to use. And that is how to apply foundation. Bye. Hi, welcome back. So I have applied my foundation now, and I have then gone and applied the rest of the makeup to my face. As you can see, the foundation is looking absolutely flawless. So this is the finished look. A few things I just wanted to mention that I probably didn't mention in my previous video when I was talking about the foundation was the conceal and corrects I always apply after I've applied the foundation, simply because if I apply it before, it just rubs off. Rather, if you apply it after your foundation, it creates that coverage so much better as well. And also with the eyes as well, you might have noticed that I didn't actually apply my eyeshadow before my foundation, and that is just basically a preference. There is actually no right or wrong. The only thing that I will say that I think it depends on what look you actually want to go for. If you're going for a glamorous look, and if you're going on a night out or anything like that, where you're going to be applying more heavy makeup to your eyes, then I would say apply your eyeshadow before your foundation, because if you apply your eyeshadow after the foundation, then that's when you're going to have a lot of excess eyeshadow all over your face here, which means it's just going to make your foundation, you know, a mess basically. But me personally, I went for a natural look, as you can see, so I've applied my eyeshadow after my foundation. Like I said, there's actually no right or wrong, it's just a preference, but I think it just depends on what you're actually going to be doing with your eyes. If it's little or nothing, then just do it after. There's no right or wrong. And then, so this is my finished look. This is just a natural day look that I've gone for. If you want to just make that a little bit more glamorous, you can do by all means. So I'm going to show you my shimmer from my beauty collection Essential. All I would do with this, if I was just giving it a bit more of a glamorous look, is I would apply the shimmer to the top of my cheekbones and also my T-zone as well, just so it creates that more glamorous look. So I'll do that now. So you just get your blusher brush. I use a blusher brush for this one, and if you just dab it in, wipe off any excess on your hand, and then just gently stroke it upwards like that. So can you see there's a shimmer there, and then that side there isn't. That's what it does, it just creates that more of a glamorous look. Do it to the other side as well. And then also my T-zone. I like to go down from the forehead to the nose, like that, and then across, creating like a T shape. Okay. Now I know some people like to apply a bronzer, but again it just depends on what actual look you want. A bronzer to me is sometimes too much if you just want a simple look, but so it does depend on what you're going for. So I'm not going to be showing you how to apply a bronzer on this video, but maybe look out for another video that I might be showing you how to apply that on there. But for this look that I've gone for, simple day look, I have decided to not show the bronzer. But thank you for watching anyway. Thank you. Bye.